Hi friends, welcome to GMK tutorials. So today onwards we are going to start a new topic that is nothing but operational amplifiers. So as a electronic student we have some idea about what is meant by amplifier, right? So what is meant by amplifier? So an amplifier is a device which increases the strength of the signal. So that is a basic definition. Okay, మనకి జనరల్గా amplifier means అంటే which increases the strength of the signal. So that is a, I think all of you having this basic idea about. So this is a, we have a one more term that is nothing but operation, right? Operational amplifier. So operational amplifier means that this amplifier performs some operations on input signal. Okay, it performs some operations on input. Okay, that is generally called as a operational amplifier meaning. So that is the meaning of operational amplifier. So why we are calling this is a completely we can call as a op amp. Simply we can call as a OP. Okay, op amp. So that is also called as, simply we can call as a this complete operational amplifier we can also simply called as operational amplifier. So this is simply we can call as a op amp. Okay, this is nothing but operational op amp. So here the operational amplifier means that we can perform some operations on the input signal. Basically you guys also having some idea in generally mathematics we have a four kinds of the operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So here this operational amplifier performs the operations on the input signal. That input signal is generally called as a analog input signal. Okay, that means this operational amplifier performs the operations on the analog signal. Okay, that's why it is called as a operational amplifier. Basically we have some idea. Generally if we consider any kind of the device having a certain characteristics. Okay, so whatever it may be in case of the shape or maybe in terms of a voltage point. So likewise in case of the operational amplifier is also having a some characteristics. That characteristics are generally called as ideal characteristics. Okay, that characteristics are generally called as a ideal characteristic. So that characteristics are generally called as a ideal characteristics of op amp. Okay, ideal characteristics of op amp. So let us see, these are all the 7 or maybe up to 8 ideal characteristics of a operational amplifier. So let us see one by one. First one is nothing but infinite. Okay, infinite open loop. So infinite open loop gain means so the open loop gain of the operational amplifier is infinite. So first one is nothing but a infinite open loop gain. So the gain of the operational amplifier is a infinite. That means suppose if you are taking this is an amplifier. So this is a input signal, this is a amplifier, this is a output side. So generally gain means that we know that gain is equal to output by input. So this is a basic formula. So this output by input ratio should be very high. So that is generally called as a open loop gain. That is nothing but infinite open loop gain. So where in the case of a operational amplifier what happens is that, so it is a open loop means that open loop gain means that we don't have any kind of the feedback. Okay, in terms we don't have any kind of the feedback in the operational amplifier. So that's why V naught is equal to open loop gain AOL open loop gain into input voltage. Okay, this is the formula for open loop gain. Generally gain means that output by input, right? So output by input. So from this we can get output voltage is equal to open loop gain into input voltage. So it produces obviously maximum output voltage is a very high, right? So second criteria is nothing but, what is the second criteria here? So second characteristic is nothing but infinite input resistance. Infinite input resistance means that the operational amplifier is also having a infinite resistance. That means, so this is nothing but infinite resistance. So infinite input resistance. So infinite input resistance means that the operational amplifier does not allow any kind of the current. So it is not allow the current. That means this amplifier does not allow the any kind of the current inside the operational amplifier. That is nothing but Ri, input resistance Ri is equal to infinite. That is the second ideal characteristics of the operational amplifier. So let us see third one. What is the third one? Third one is nothing but zero output resistance. Zero output resistance means that the output resistance of the operational amplifier, the output resistance of the operational amplifier is, so the operational amplifier of the input resistance is, that is nothing but output resistance value is, output resistance is 0. That is nothing but R naught value is equal to 0. That is the second one more characteristics. Okay. So coming to the remaining characteristic, that is nothing but, so let us see. So that is nothing but zero input resistance. This is also over, right? This is also infinite input resistance, infinite open loop gain. Second one, third one is infinite input resistance, and third one is nothing but zero output resistance. That means the operational amplifier having a zero output resistance. That means output resistance of the corresponding ideal op amp is 0. Next one means that infinite bandwidth. Okay, so infinite bandwidth. So the infinite bandwidth means that this operational amplifier amplifies the signal in all frequency. Operational amplifier amplifies all frequencies. So that's why it is called as a infinite bandwidth. Ideal op amp can amplify all frequencies. That is nothing but infinite bandwidth. Next one is nothing but zero offset. Okay, next characteristic is nothing but zero offset. So zero offset. Zero offset. So zero offset means that if V1 is equal to 0, V2 is equal to 0, the output of the operational amplifier is 0. That is nothing but, suppose if you are taking the operation amplifier like this, okay, this is a V1, V2. So suppose V1 is equal to 0, V2 is equal to 0, right? So the output V0 is also equal to 0. Okay, this is generally called as a zero offset. So that is nothing but a fifth ideal characteristics of the operational amplifier. Next, let us see sixth one is nothing but infinite CMR. Sixth characteristic is nothing but infinite CMRR. So here CMRR means that common mode rejection ratio. So infinite CMR means that if V1, V2 is equal to 0, output is also equal to 0. Okay, so infinite common mode rejection ratio. Suppose let us see. So this is the ideal op amp. This is nothing but output voltage. suppose this common mode, what is the generally common means that when we are applying the common input to the operational amplifier, this is an amplifier, the output voltage is equal to 0. So, this is nothing but a common mode rejection ratio. That means this common mode rejection ratio means that ideal operational amplifier amplifies only the different signal. That means it cannot amplify the common signal, just it amplifies the only different signals. So, that is one of the important characteristics of the operational amplifier. So, let us see, and the third one is nothing but infinite slew rate. Infinite, so infinite slew rate, right. So, infinite slew rate means that so generally slew rate means it is a measure of how fast output voltage of the op amp can change. Okay. So, that is generally called as a infinite slew rate. Infinite slew rate means it is expressed in volts per microsecond. Suppose, so input signal can change at a rate of higher than the slew rate, then the output voltage of the op amp will not be able to follow the changes in the input voltage, and due to which output gets distorted, is called as a slew rate. So, that means slew rate means generally the how fast operational amplifier, okay, slew rate means that how fast output of op amp, okay, output of op amp can change. So, this is generally called as a slew rate. Okay. So, this is a seventh characteristics of the operational amplifier. So, these are the different kinds of the characteristics of the operational amplifier. Let us see up to now. So, these are all the characteristics. The operational amplifier consisting of infinite open loop gain, input resistance is infinite, 0 output resistance, infinite bandwidth, 0 offset, infinite CMR and infinite slew rate. So, these are the characteristics of ideal operational amplifier. It is one of the most important for every electronics student. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you all of you.